Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's super bright out here. Winter is upon us here in New Zealand. It is a chilly 4 degrees at the moment, which is, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. For me that's cold. I don't know about where you guys are in the world, but that might not be cold for you. But the sun's out, so that helps a little bit. I gotta find a spot where it's not too sunny. So I've been working really hard on my next EP that's coming out. Haven't set a final date for it yet. I actually have one more beat to make on that EP. It's gonna have 6 tracks like my old one did. My previous EP called Old Times. Streaming everywhere on all streaming platforms. If you want to go check that out, go hit up my Spotify, Bandcamp. Super excited to release some new music that I've been sitting on for a while now. And it's interesting too because, you know, as producers and beat makers, we're always sort of evolving and sort of changing slowly as time goes by and as we get better. And I feel like in this EP you can sort of hear that a little bit. Not all of the beats are exactly the same. Like there's different kinds of changes that happen sort of throughout the EP. I'm going to set up a Patreon as well. If you guys want to pay for exclusive content or early content, for those who want that kind of a thing. I thought maybe like just a rough idea of it would be like you get videos early, like drum kits early, new albums and EPs early, stuff like that. I'm thinking about setting up some kind of like, if you want like an exclusive access to me, like with all questions and queries, and like if you're just like new to producing and you just have like a bunch of questions and you just want direct access to me to ask questions that are kind of hard to articulate maybe in the comment section, and you just want to, and it's just easy to speak to someone, you know. I'll be setting up some sort of thing for that. Yeah, I need to mow the lawns too, getting a bit long just like my beard. The thing I love about sampling is that just so many possible ways of using the sample, and everyone's ear is different, you know. There's so many like subtle things and different ways that the sample will be interpreted by each different person, and that's what I love about sampling. Taking something that is already amazing and then changing it up so that it puts a completely different spin on it, a new spin, and yeah. I might not even end up running this through Slice X. That first loop that you heard with the chops sounds good, but it all depends on if I can make some other loops that go with it enough to make a beat. Can't just have that one loop going and going, so think I heard a vehicle. I'm expecting a package today. That might be the courier at the mailbox. Just go check. Nope. I like to go for walks, like get some fresh air, you know, and I take my boy for a walk in his pushchair a lot to like get him to sleep, and I listen to beats whilst I'm doing that. And I've been listening to, I just love the sound of like the SP404 sort of like lo-fi type beats, and just been recently trying to make some more of those. I started one last night. I'll show you once I get back in the studio in a second, but yeah, I actually made one not long ago. It's on my SoundCloud. You can check that out if you like. This one's, the one that I made last night is more of a lo-fi one. It's kind of sounding how I wanted it to. Found a nice little lo-fi sample, chopped it up, put some drums on it, put some bass on it, and yeah, it's not sounding too bad actually. But yeah, so the SP404 beat that I started last night, just got this loop here. Like, I just made this all in the channel rack so far. Yeah, and I just got to add a bass line to that second bit there. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm actually really bad with bass lines. Like, so what I do to like find out what notes are playing where, I record the melody into Edison, and then let's just show you. So I record this whole thing. Oh yeah, and just a tip, if you're recording loops into Edison, make sure it's on play here. You've got a different bunch of options here. Make sure it's on play, and that way you'll have time markers, and the time markers will be exact, like if you need to drag that into the playlist or whatever. So yeah, I just do that, and then detect pitch regions, and then I listen for when the bass should come in the melody, and then I match it up with whatever this says here. So this one actually has a very weak bass line in the background, so what I'm going to do is turn the bass right up so I can hear where the original bass line is, and just try and copy that one with my own bass like I did in the first loop. Sometimes it can get a little bit tricky, like as you can hear, it's got like a bunch of different ones there. It's got like G, F sharp, B. So if I'm not sure, I just test all of them and like try and train my ear up as well. Another good thing when you're doing bass lines and you need to figure out what key it is in, pitch it right up so you can actually hear the tone of the sound that you're using. B. That sounds like it right there. There we go. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Once again, thank you to all my new subscribers. We're small at the moment, but the only way to go is up. I'll keep you guys updated on my Patreon and my EP and everything else that's going on. Super busy at the moment, got a lot going on, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, until next time, peace.